my base went to ruins, and allegedly you can let the game run for a while if you want to, and people may wander in and colonize your base. But I've never waited for that. I could have seen what that was like, but I had no idea what the time frame for it was, so I wasn't going to wait around. But yeah, I've had the Men in Black at least twice in 2 of my colonies before. Nito was one. Hatora, I didn't have multiple settlements enabled, so I ended up having them. What they do? I tried to move them, and having to move the entire base, all the animals, all my resources, without settling, to move all my resources to a idle caravan out in the world, and then once everybody was out of my place, casting my base to ruins and then settling at the new caravan location. I lost probably 90 people in that, over half my animals easily. When I arrived, it was a snow climate, and my animals could not get food. I ended up losing almost all of my animals. So that was fucking mental. I had have potentially had, oh, for fuck's sake, Menady. We're not doing this again. We're not again. I just rebuilt that. I haven't even fucking finished rebuilding that, sorry. Get in here. If this goes down beforehand, the beatdown's going to be more severe than necessary. Yeah, so I ended up re-rolling my Hatora colony, and we did it again, and it wasn't as bad the second time. I lost 40 people instead in the move. But again, once I had moved, the ability to move after that was impossible. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ane-san, you get down here too. Look, I'll keep sending people at this person. Try to arrest? No. Tell you what, give me you 3. Look, Manatee's putting up a great fight and everything, but, come here. Go pick up one of them. Yo, Panther. I wasn't finished with the other person. There we go. Okay, one of you guys can probably go and pick up... Manatee can wait. I don't know what kind of condition they're in, but they can wait. 10 hours. They've got time. They've got a couple of minutes. Franklin could probably pick them up. No, McPherson. What are you doing? Resting? No, you're not. Yeah. So that was very interesting, kind of trying to move a colony of that magnitude without being able to have 2 settlements active. This is something that's going to be really interesting. I also am curious how my computer is going to go with it, having 2 active colony worlds built up with my people spread across them. One of the things I'll probably be looking at doing is building at least some level of structure at the new location, so that I can just take most of like my tameable animals or whatever to maybe the new area. It'd be interesting. I'm already sort of starting to look at where I want to move them as well. By taming, Cammy. Alright. So at the moment, I'm kind of keeping my eyes out. It's very hard to see at night. Where is it? Up here. So I'm looking at somewhere up and around here to move to as my next point. So I am down here, and I'm looking at moving up to somewhere up here. And I know that's basically like a massive move. It's about 14 days in game, but from about here somewhere, the flag's all the way up here. So I either want to get off-world via the landed ship, which I have never done. I would like to at least see. I will, wherever my base is before this location, it could probably be somewhere around here, somewhere maybe, give or take. I will save that location extra. So I have a shit ton of saves, right? I will save an extra save for that location as a final backup to come back to that location. If in the event that everything just absolutely goes fucking pear-shaped with this landed ship, I will attempt to roll back to wherever this location is around here and make a ship and prepare and have the right kind of defense in place before I start building. Like, that's pretty much what I'm prepared to do. So it'd be really interesting. The fact that I'm so close to moving, I think we're about four or so real world months into the game, maybe more, 4 or 5 months. And I was expecting to be moving at about 6 months in, like real world year, like months and shit. So if all going well, I'll hopefully get to move sometime soon. I am going to give these guys about probably about 15 more minutes, and then I'll end stream regardless. I'm kind of like 2 hours over time anyway. At first I didn't notice, but then I kind of just wanted these guys to get out of here. So hypothermia, you got hypothermia last time. Let's split you off and send you home. Okay. This is the only other good thing is I can find out which ones have like woeful protection on them. Phoenix, can you not sneeze on everything? It's like walking around sneezing on stuff now. Phoenix is like the most sneezy cat I've ever known. Like, he jumps up to say hello to you and sneezes on you. You're reading your phone, he sneezes on it. You're looking at a bag, he's sneezing in it. Like, what the fuck? There's nothing fucking wrong with his nose or nasal passage or anything. It's just like his reaction to smell of any kind. Sasha's got an infection in his leg. Alright, that's pretty fair. You did kind of get your ass handed to you by Whale before. No, Manatee. Manatee better be fucking in pain, though. I have so many people constantly in hospital at the moment because I've got beer on premises and they're going mental about it. I also have 167 beds. I'm still making more, but I've got 167 at the moment. It's enough for the amount of colonists I've got. When I get 21 more, I will need more. At the moment, we're good. We're still good at the moment. Medical emergency. Sasha. Oh, you're being tended to. That's fine. How are we going? Where's my animals? Please tell me they're on the way out. Hold up. Save that. Give me my save bar. Give me the save. Where are they? Where are they at? You lot. You've obviously moved. Ah, they look like they're almost ready to go. Holy shit. This could happen. Rush, come on, mate. Don't let us down. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, you can do it. Holy fuck. Holy shit. I'm gonna take a swig of water for that. I actually need it at this point. I can't believe it. It's actually happened. They left for a caravan. Let's get you merged up. What have I got? 40 colonists going for a battle of 21 and some turrets. And we can take you off rest. I still have basically half my colony home. I lost about 12, maybe, people that would not fucking go. Because, you know, RimWorld. But anyway, at least that's happened. She's got an infection in her leg. I'll keep an eye on that. Holy shit. I mean, it's got 5 more days. They've got 5 fucking days to get out there at this space. And it's winter, so... Wait a minute. How long is their trip? 3.6 days. That's going to be pushing it, because that 3.6 is not accounting for the speed of winter. But, it's nearly out of winter, by the way. It's taken all of winter. So, we started this caravan at the end of fall. And... one caravan got out, but the second failed. So we started up the second one, and it has taken all of winter to get that divided by 3 secondary caravan out of the space. Holy shit. So for anybody that has a remote colony of any size, the only advice I can give to you for sending out a caravan, and this is something I already knew before I set this shit up, right, is try not to send out a caravan larger than 10 people at any given time. 10 people and probably a maximum of like 30, 50 animals, something like that. Because you're basically asking them to just all have shit fits. It does help if you can get basically an entire caravan of daytimers or an entire caravan of nighttimers, because you won't have people sleeping when others are wandering. It does help. It's not necessarily going to fix the problem, but it does help. What's also interesting is take a look at this. I've got little lines where my people have been walking. That's really interesting. It's interesting that they're going diagonal to it too. That's really cool. But yeah, half of my base is now hospitalized because none of them can fucking leave beer alone, apparently. I'm not even sure where the beer is in my colony. I think it's down here. Yeah, here. This is the only place that I have beer, right? I have 170 bottles of beer, and I've really got to sell that shit off and stop making it. I was making it for the production of money because these things are expensive, right? Not the storage. I want the actual beer. Beer. Let me click on it. They sell for $12 basically each, I think. So it's good money. But my god, I can't stand them fucking tantruming. I'd rather them tantrum and I'll go have a food binge than deal with that shit. Also, who broke this? When? I never even saw that. Holy crap. The only thing is, like, if I gave them, like, a few more minutes, they're gonna just go fucking bonkers. Why is this? Oh, yeah, that's right. Malnourishment. They'll get to the site and then have to deal with that. Have we got steel? No. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I was doing a lot with steel. Okay, that's something apparently we'll have to get is steel. That would be why these aren't getting built. That's not a problem at the moment. This top side hasn't been growing. That needs to go. So, the only problem with that is I just sent out a bunch of caravans. I'm not keen on sending out more. And I don't have a lot of resources. I could do well to ask for a caravan to come to me. I could sell... Technically, I could sell my vitals monitors and my hospital beds and shit like that. They're good money. I've got elephant tusks and shit. Hold up. Let's say... Labia should have... Actually, no. Fuck it. Let's send... What else we got here? Cyprus. You in health? Somewhat. Over here, mate. I would say let's call in some shamans. Get some shamans up in here. They like to buy like elephant tusks and shit. Yes, Sasha is a medical emergency. Yeah, I could not imagine playing RimWorld with like some of the extra population DLCs and mods and stuff. It would be mental. Let's see. Shaman, yes, you will buy extra good stuff. Disconnect from that. Come back here. Now, it's not going to go tandem straight after one another. They will only bring in whatever they want. Let's see. Shaman merchant, great. A couple of shamans. I will get... You come in with... You buy generally thrumbos, but I can't sell any at the moment. So let's get a bulk goods trader. And it's not going to do me good to ask for a war merchant because people are constantly sending me war merchants. And my cats just flew through the room, so that was a thing that just happened too. You guys didn't see it, but fucking happened. I just saw like a blur of like coloured furs going through this room and then out again. Okay, so I've called for all of them. Fire starting spree beaver. I couldn't give a fuck. Have fun. Set that thing on fire. Go for it. Go mental. Let's see. 50, I could probably give them tribute, but I should do fine with trading with them. 60, 80, 80. They're all doing pretty good. So I will give them some trade and stuff like that. And hopefully I'll be able to sell some elephant tusks. I've got a lot of like prosthetics and stuff. That was another thing too, is I have made, not up here. What are you doing, Phoenix? Why are you so frisky? Give me the wide eyes. He's like all kinds of like Wyatt doesn't want me to touch him and stuff. So I've been making a shit ton of like prosthetics and stuff, and that's definitely been contributing to like not enough metal. I made a shit ton of hospital beds, vital monitors. That has contributed to that. I made extra solar, a lot of extra solar. I fixed up the order in which my wind turbines were sitting. Who is Red? Hey, Red, come down here. I got clothes I bet you'd be wanting to have. I maybe don't have a jumper for you, but let's get you something warmer. Like, that looks like... That's cloth. Have we got something better than that? These are blue fur. That would be... Heavy fur. There we go. Take that. I know it's like 30%. What about this? 37? Muffalo fur would be a bit warmer. Gat's got that. Sheep wool. Yeah, go wear that. Go wear that. I assume that it's because you're wearing pigskin, like a leather shirt in winter that could be cold. I imagine that that's your beef. Also, the fact you're wearing leather pants. Like, when you get down here, I'll get you some, like, wool pants. If they're still here. Nobody takes them. I also don't have, like... I don't necessarily have a beanie for you, but that would have been also the answer. But yeah, if I can get the traders to come to me, and if they want some elephant tusks, I've got like 30 of them. I wouldn't be surprised if I have maybe some thrombo stuff in here as well. Not that. It's this one. Let's get you warm. You've been having issues all winter. Come back over here. Get you warm, yeah? I have a bunch of clubs. I could also do a selling. Not that that's going to like net me much in the way of money. What's on fire now? It's fine. It's a field. It's fine. I think a chicken just died. Yeah. Are you eating that? You are? Oh my god. I kind of forgot that pigs were like fucking omnivores or whatever. That was surely something. Female duck, that can get killed. It's only downed. Mate, Ocelot, calm the fuck down, you menace. I understand that they're all like juveniles now, but holy shit. Calm down. Is this still Sasha? Sasha, what's going on with you? Got left hand's cut off. I could try to operate on you, and it may not necessarily go well. I don't have anything to heal you beyond that. Like, that is healed. You should end up with a resistance to it, but... yeah. A little bit concerned about that, because it's still putting her as a medical emergency. Alright. So, let's see. Food. Yep. Food's coming along well, by the way. It really doesn't look like we have much food. Here's a major break. Weeks. It's fine. We have 500 simple meals left behind. There's a good amount with the caravan at the moment. There's 3 carnivore meals. They eat a lot of those. There's 9 vegetarian ones. It's 4,600 packaged survival meals. We have 100 raw fungus. We've got 26,000 potatoes. I don't think we've produced any food over winter, by the way. 41,000 corn, 23,000 berries. We have a variety of meat in here, like 600 muffalo, 5 pork, 700 dromedary. We've got 700 unfertile eggs. Okay, we'll trade. We don't really have anything to trade, though. I kind of wish I had taken some stuff to be able to trade with this. We've got like 47 days worth of food. I would have liked to have got more medicine. I guess we just move on. Centenary. Yeah, gonna have to. That's a shame. They had some good shit on them. So yeah, we've got 700 unfertile chicken eggs, 100 unfertile duck eggs, got 11,000 milk, plus other animals, various in here that are yet to be peeled. Save that. And so that's a pretty good amount of food. Like, if they can just pull it all together into cooked meals and stuff like that, like, I would actually like to... That's right, I also didn't count pemmican. I got 5,000 pemmican. What I would like to do is, for just a little bit, go through this and say, calm down on the vegetarian and the carnivore meals. Let's get... I really want to get, not just the special meals and stuff like that. Like, I want to get pemmican and some other stuff up. I really want to get that as, like, high up as we can possibly get, because that's going to be the food that they survive off when they arrive at the next area. Probably take that up to about 10,000. Let's see, meat. Can you also take not human meat? Can you use insect meat as well? Yeah. Okay. And let's see, packaged survival meals, pemmican, that's fine. Pemmican, packaged survival meals. Kind of want these two to stop. And just as much of this stuff as I could possibly do. I don't need to move this up to the top. I just realized I'm like, it's been a while. It has been a while since I've had to remember this stuff. But let's set you up as like 11,000. If they start making extra, that's fine. I just need them to have enough food that's non-perishable. Let's see, vegetarian, cook simple, it's fine. They can still keep making the basic stuff. I've got no problem with that. But what I do need is if they stop wasting extra ingredients on the fine meals, because the only way you can make like the vegetarian meals and stuff like that is to make them as a fine meal in ×4. Otherwise, it doesn't do it. But if they make the packaged survival meals and they make the pemmican, they do happen to make a few fine meals. Like nobody's made anything on this. This is until you have X. Do until you have X. Yep. Add pemmican to that. What are you doing, Phoenix? I'm watching you. Like skulking around real slow and low in the background as if I can't see him, but I can. He doesn't know that though, but I can. Let's see, cook simple meals. Or pemmican. Yeah, I'm watching you. Watching you looking out like into the fucking dark abyss that is nighttime outside. I'm hoping you're not seeing something. Like, there's probably somebody on the other side of the fucking window just staring at me right now, and I don't fucking know. It's like a horror story right there, but it's probably happening. Hungry pen animals? Yes, I know. Alright, so that's going to get pemmican and packaged survival meals and simple meals kind of buffed up to the top. We're not going to have the extra stacks of, like, special meals. But that's okay. If we can really just get the production... Sorry. If we can get the production of pemmican and the packaged survival meals to at least not dip under 5,000, I can at least keep my people alive. I can probably keep, you know, a certain amount of people alive on the other side until I've got it. What is going on? How is the chicken out? How did the chicken get out? That's not broken. Hold on. Sometimes these things break, and sometimes we'll just let the animals out. I'm not sure how that got out. Curious, though. Oh, it's in a fucking mental state. That's alright, we'll slaughter it. Not having mental state chickens. Are you on... Nah, you're just having a tantrum. You're just gonna walk around, like, hurling insults. It's fine. So the only thing with this brewery, unfortunately, is the fact that I obviously am not using it. I had a second one getting made, which has obviously been cancelled at some point, but I don't actually need that here. And when it comes to moving, I'm more likely to just remove that than actually, like, you know, lessen it. Also, what happened to my storage space over here? Did I move that down? Yeah, I did. So I got a little bit of wood here too. It is deteriorating because outdoors, but it's not the worst. That's fine. Alright. Potatoes, hill root, corn plant. I don't actually have that much medicine off that hill root. Potato plants are getting there. Hops plants. I have a lot of hops plants. I'm going to change this. I know that the in-between is corn, but I'm going to change you to... Well, rice is going to the animals, unfortunately. I need one that goes to my people. I could do more strawberries. Like, that's not super complex. The corn takes ages. Rice does give them heaps, but it goes to the animals. I'm guessing basically more potato would be good. I'll just set it up as corn. I know that is then interconnected with this section then, because that should be both corn. Yeah, not all of that, thank you. Yeah, that one. Yeah, corn and corn. That's fine. Let's see. Strawberry... No, potatoes. This one is still exposed to the world because we don't have steel. So this grow zone has been completely useless all winter. I should actually turn that off. Yeah, no, it actually has been off. That's fine. I must have got on that a lot earlier. And this one's doing fine. That's why we've got so much strawberries. This one is doing rice for the animals. This one's exclusively an animal area. And when it comes back into warmer months, all of my external areas will come on, and then hopefully we'll get a decent crop. But I'm going to have to make it that we do. We got rice. Rice. What is this? That's also rice. I would say actually turning that to rice plant would also be beneficial. That'll be rice. That one's strawberry. This one we can swap over to strawberries. I already have a working heel root area, so we're going to swap this over to... I'm going to say strawberries as well. This is hops. This can swap over to potatoes. Corn, that's fine. Manatee's inspired. Let's see, strawberries, rice, potatoes. That is hay grass. We do still make a certain amount of hay grass. I'm making a small amount of chocolate, but it grows so pathetically, I just don't bother. Now, this area is still making hops, and I do still intend to feed the animals off hops. So I don't mind having one indoor like hops area where my people will not eat this, but my animals will. It does not seem to affect them, like at all. The only other thing I could potentially do is a small area down here. Like not that, but maybe this. I could change to hops. And then when that comes into... When that ends up being harvested, it'll end up in here because they won't take it all the way up the top of the map. So have what, 2 rice? Is that 3 rice? Yeah, too much. Let's change that to... Well, they'll be able to eat it as well, so... I guess it doesn't matter. If it's rice in their areas, it will grow fast enough. The animals will eat it. That'll be hops. They'll probably eat it. Should actually probably just make that fucking hops or something. Where's the smallest area? That, probably. That one was hops, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Tell you what, I will make... Not here, but probably over here. Hops. Let's make over here hops. That... Like that. The only reason why I want to do that is so that there's still a very small area that hopefully will be taken down into this area when it comes around to spring and they harvest it, and I hope that they'll ferry it down into here instead of taking it all the way up into here, which this won't accept it. As far as I understand, I have this set not to accept plant matter for like drug making or beverage making. But it shouldn't hopefully go all the way up to the top. Manatee's got inspiration. They are almost halfway there.